Good evening, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aryo, and I'm from LB66. And today I would like to talk about the Indonesian haze problem, which occurred in the middle times of 2015. That didn't long ago happen just before the month of October. So this video I would like to make for the English for Business presentation subject in the International Relations Faculty of Venus University, and this is the for the tugas mandiri from Menwana, and I would like to talk about which is the Indonesian haze problem. The haze problem, as we know, was a very big and critical issue that happened months ago, and we could see from the news and media that it attacked many areas of the country, especially the western sides. It originally started from Riau in Sumatra, and the fire burned also around the forest of Riau, which also made the smoke to cover almost all of the places surrounding the area, and also it attacked neighboring countries, which are Singapore, Malaysia, Cambodia, Thailand, and also Brunei. The smoke was very intense because many people that were irresponsible burned the forest to provide land for making allies by the companies, or which is also known as kelapa sawit, which was a very big economical virtue that could make a lot of money by the companies. That's why they burned down the forest to make many lands for the palm oil field, which is also known in the Greek word as allies. That was a very good place for planting it in Sumatra. That's why they burned down the forest. But the problem is, if they wanted to make the land for economical purposes, such as creating oil palm fields, it is a positive matter, but the issue is the smoke, which attacked many people surrounding the area, that also attacked school children, old people, and many adults also died for the haze that happened throughout the years in Indonesia. So by that, the problem is the smoke that couldn't be stopped by the people who burned down the forest. And as we know, Indonesia has not been facing this problem just in 2015, but it has been occurring since the presidency of Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono, and also previous presidents, that they also has faced this issue. And now the current president, which is Mr. Joko Widodo, he also had difficult times in facing this issue. That's why the people should have initiative to stop the kind of disaster, because as we know, the haze was not a disaster which was a naturally aspect, but it was done by humans, so that the disaster was not categorized as a natural disaster, but it was in the hands of the humans. That's why the Indonesian National Police and the government are taking serious actions against the convicted people who burned down the forest, and the all the main authorities who are involved in this issue are being investigated by the government, and the people of Indonesia are hoping to not happen again of this disaster, so that the people, especially living in Sumatra and the surrounding areas, will live in a healthy, safe, and positive way of life. So the conclusion is that the government should take serious action against the Haze problem, especially the convicted people, so that they will not repeat the same actions in this kind of disaster, so that the Indonesian people will live in a healthy state and will also not disturb the neighboring countries from the smoke disaster, so that the ASEAN ties will not be in danger, and either countries could be cooperating with one another and without the intervenence of the haze problem, so that Indonesia could be a developed country in the future. So thank you very much, everybody. That was my presentation about the Indonesian haze problem. I apologize for any mistakes. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening.